Here's a field for tonight's 7th race, brought to you by NCS Healthcare. Exacted trifecta wagering 1, Nathan W. Owned by driver Scott Ferguson and Donna Selby. Number 2 is Sir Stoney, owned by David Stanley with Ryan Holton. Next is the 3, I'm a Hustler, owned by Daniel Clellan, Rainsman Charles Smith. 4, Rut Row, owned by Ayers Ratliff. Dave Rapine will be aboard. Number 5, Big Al Bow, owned by William Binkley. Larry Binkley will be on the bike. 6 is Badlands DIRK, owner-driver Charles Conrad. 7 is Laser REVRAC, owned by Steve Hod with Darin Mauser. Number 8 is Classic Cavalier, owned by Frank Palmer with Ewell Binkley. 9, Broadway Tricks, owned by Gary Reynolds with Dan Reynolds. 10, Cameron Hanover, owned by James Price. David Miller will be in the sulky. Field for race 7, exacting trifecta wagering, post time in 8 minutes. Field for race 7 is at the gate and moving through the clubhouse turn. Field is now in motion. And there they go. They're off and pacing. Sir Stoney toward the rail looks for the lead. There goes Laser REVRAC up on the far outside. Quickest of all, Badlands DIRK, and on the move comes Big Al Bow from 4th. Around the top turn, Nathan W. is 5th. Cameron Hanover is 6th as they move into the opening quarter-mile pole. Followed up on the outside by Classic Cavalier. Toward the rail, I'm a Hustler, Rut Row, and Broadway Tricks. That's the field of 10 as they power by the quarter, 28 seconds flat. Racing past the stands to the half-mile pole. Laser REVRAC, the big horse, rolls along by an easy length and a half. Second bid to the outside for Big Al Bow. Badlands DIRK, the pocket sitter, to 3rd. Sir Stoney can't keep up 4th. Here comes Cameron Hanover underway from 5th. Long shot, Nathan W. is 6th. I'm a Hustler on cue, swings up on the outside. Classic Cavalier is 8th. The mare Rut Row is 9th. Under the whip, it's Broadway Tricks 10th. They're at the half and a sharp 57. They straighten out down the backstretch. Being sent right along tonight, it's Laser REVRAC. Big Al Bow comes to the outside. Badlands DIRK. Sir Stoney gaining 4th. Cameron Hanover biding his time in 5th. Followed by I'm a Hustler. Nathan W. can't go on. In between horses, Rut Row is 8th. Broadway Tricks is 9th. Classic Cavalier is 10th. Racing by 3/4 a sharp 126 and 3. Moving around the far turn, Big Al Bow. Cameron Hanover drives up on the far outside. Big Al Bow is jumped off stride. The long shot leads the way. Laser REVRAC at 25-1 brings him on down. It's Laser REVRAC who has got the lead. Cameron Hanover. Here comes I'm a Hustler up on the far outside and Sir Stoney along the rail. It's Laser REVRAC, Cameron Hanover, and I'm a Hustler 3rd. Here comes the unofficial winner tonight, 7th race, 7, Laser REVRAC. 8-year-old bay gutting by American Freedom out of Beaming, owned in London, Ohio by Steve Hodge. Rain and trained coast to coast by Darin Mauser. Covering the mile in 157 and 4, 7, Laser REVRAC the winner. Still unofficial as number 6, Badlands DIRK was up 4th. I'd like to welcome tonight the group from NCS Healthcare for tonight's 7th race blanket presentation. Result of the 7th race is now official. Windows are open on the 8th. No changes in race 8. 7:10 Perfecta 149.